Good morning, traders. This is a binary options trading recap. If you're not familiar with binary options, you are placing a bet as to whether or not the price is going to go up or down. You have a predetermined trade amount and execution time that you decide. And once that expiration time rather, once that trade has expired, then you've either won or lost, or you break even on the trade. It's very rare that you break even on the trade. The price has to be at the exact same level to, I believe, the thousandth or 10,000th place of the price. And if it is not, then you are going to either win or you're going to lose the trade. And that's what happens much more often than a break even. So if you win a fraction of your initial investment plus your initial investment back. If you lose your entire investment. So that means that you're always going to lose more than you win when you lose. So there's higher risk, much higher risk trading binary options than trading shares. So I do not recommend any newer traders even attempt this with real money. And if you have been even trading for a while, but you have not proven yourself profitable or disciplined enough to follow your plan or your strategy 100% of the time, then just stay away from this because you will lose all of your money that you put into one of these accounts. So for me, I am trying to reduce my risk by following a very specific and easy plan that I've written. So I'll just show you the plan right here. I'm going to scan through it really quickly, but just show you that there are very specific instructions on what to do and how to trade it. If you're interested in that plan, trade it at your own risk, but I will upload it to my Patreon page. That's patreon.com/tradingarmor. I've only taken 12 trades with it so far, and so far it's proven profitable, but I'm not going to say it's profitable until I've taken 100 trades. So again, use it at your own risk. And let's take a look at the trades that I took this morning. I only take 3 per day. That's all part of the plan. And then whatever happens, happens. And I just walk away. If I lose all 3 trades, I stop trading for the day. That hasn't happened yet. What I do is I go through and I just start picking the first 10 or 11 currency pairs. And this morning when I was trading, I didn't realize that one of these was an OTC pair. And I tried to stay away from those because apparently they have lower probability of working out. And, excuse me. This morning, I did accidentally take one trade on it and it did lose, but I'm blaming myself for that one because one of my criteria was not met, and I only want to take trades when all 3 of my criteria are met. I'll explain what those criteria are. And this one, I thought all 3 were met, and as soon as I placed the trade, I realized, wait a minute, I'm missing one, and I should not have taken that trade. But once you're in the trade, there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to let it expire. I have it set for a 2-minute expiration. So I'll explain everything that I'm doing and what I'm looking for. So once I have all of those pairs marked favorite, you can see that you get tabs up here. This broker is Pocket Option. You get tabs up here and you can just scroll through each one of them until you see what you want, and then you take the trade. So I'll explain exactly what I'm looking for, but right now in the beginning here, I'm just going through each currency pair, just trying to look for my setup. And what I want to see is I want to see trending price action and cleaner price action. I don't want to see too much oscillation. So otherwise the trade's not going to work. Now I'm using 3 indicators: the zigzag indicator with these settings, the Keltner channel with these settings, and the stochastic oscillator. Those settings that's not my own idea. I saw well, I wrote it in the plan exactly where I got these settings from. I can't remember the YouTube channel, but it's actually written in my plan so that if I want to go back to that channel and watch the video, then I can. So if you download the plan, you'll know exactly where I got this idea from. But everything else in my plan is based on my own experience as a trader and my rules and my discipline and things that I know work for me. So it's not like the whole plan is someone else's plan. It's just the indicators and the entry trigger are somebody else's idea that I'm testing out here, and I want to take 100 trades with it and see if this actually works for me. So let's get to the first trade. And then I'll explain the setup, I'll explain the trigger and all of that stuff. So here we go. So the first trade was on that OTC pair, which that was a mistake in and of itself, but I just did not realize that was the case this morning. So I'm looking for the zigzag indicator. That's this yellow line. I want to see that at the bottom of the candlesticks if I'm looking for a long entry, and that's what I'm looking for here. And it's just because of the way the price action looks. So if this was reversed or upside down, then I would go look for a entry where I'm betting the price to go down. So the zigzag indicator is at the bottom of the candlesticks, but the criteria that is not met is the candlesticks must be touching or breaking the bottom line of the Keltner channel. That's this blue area that you're seeing throughout the chart. So these candles should be touching or breaking through the bottom of this Keltner channel, and they're not, and that was where it went wrong. The stochastic is giving me the indication to buy, but again, the Keltner channel is not, so that's where I went wrong, and I placed my trade, and then it's immediately as I placed it, I realized, wait a minute, the candlesticks are not where I need them to be, but it's too late. I'm already in the trade. You can't close it early, and that's it. So let's take a look at what the next trade was. And also once I get into the trade, I don't just hang around and watch it. I look for the next opportunity. The trade takes care of itself. I don't really care what happens to the price action afterwards. I know exactly what my triggers are to take an entry, so it doesn't really matter to me whether it works or not, as long as at the end of the day, or at least at the end of 100 trades, that I'm profitable. That's the only thing that matters. If I am, then I know that these entry triggers work. So let's go on to the next trade. So this is the original trade, and you can see here now the candlesticks are below the bottom of the Keltner channel. So at this point, if the stochastic oscillator comes back up and breaks over this line, then I could have taken a position for the price to go up, but obviously I totally botched that entry. And let's see, I'm getting close to the next trade now. Okay, here it is. So it's on the Australian dollar, Swiss franc currency pair. And this one is a much better entry. I have the zigzag indicator above the price action. So this is to go short or to bet that the price is going to go down. The zigzag indicator is at the top of the price action. The candlesticks are breaking above the Keltner channel. So everything is the exact opposite of if I was going long. And the stochastic oscillator is giving me the trigger to enter for the price to go down. So let's take a look at the trade. Actually, I'm already in the trade at that point because you can see that I've already got the dollar out there. So I'm already in the trade, and now I just let it play out and I look for the next trade because this is now 2 out of 3 trades. I think this is the next trade right here. It happens pretty quickly. Again, I have all 3 criteria met on this one. The zigzag indicator is below the candlesticks, and the candlesticks are breaking below that bottom line of the Keltner channel, and then the stochastic oscillator is just about to give me the entry signal. As soon as that blue line breaks above the yellow, there we go, and then I hit my buy button, or my up button, I guess, and that's it. I just let the trade play out. I don't have to do anything else. You could see that I lost the first trade right here. No, it's not. Those are the open trades. It'll be in the closed. So I lost the first trade, but these other 2 trades are still playing out. So let's fast forward here. And that's it. Let me just show you that live. So the trades both closed, and I won both of the trades. So that's 2 out of 3. That's a 67% win rate. That is profitable if I can maintain something like that in the long term. I'll show you here on the spreadsheet what I've been doing so far. So this is where my account started out. I think you can open an account with Pocket Option with as little as $50. I chose $100 because I wanted to take 100 trades and be able to lose all the trades if I had to find out whether or not this plan is going to work. So anyway, and then you get an extra $50 bonus for signing up. So that's why it was above 150. And then I took some random trades in the beginning, pumped up the account a little bit, luckily. But these are just the trades with this plan specifically. So you can see my results so far. The first 2 days were green. The third day was red, just barely. I was break even 1 trade. And then, yeah, so I had a green trade, a red trade, and then a break-even trade. So that amounted to this red day, the first red day, and then the win rate is 50% there because that trade was break even. So I'm not counting that in the win rate. And then here we are at today, and I've won 76 cents, again, just trading with $1 share size. And that was with losing one trade. You could see that you lose $1. If you're trading with $1, you lose that whole dollar. And if you win, the payout here was 88%, so I won 88 cents. And same thing over here. So let's take a look at my overall win rate is 63.64%. I have made $2.02 so far after 12 trades, trading with just $1, and the average payout percentage has been 86.33. So with that average payout in mind, my break-even win rate is 53.67%. So, and right now I think my win rate is 63.64. I'm not sure if that's the win rate or yeah, that's my actual win rate. So, all right, so that's where we are with these pocket option, binary options trades. This is something pretty new to me, so forgive me if I'm kind of rambling and stuttering a little bit. So this is a new thing for me. And if you have any questions about binary options or my spreadsheet or my plan or anything like that, just leave a comment section below and I'll get back to you. As always, whether you're trading options, whether you're trading binary options, whether you're trading shares, go into every single trade with a plan, stick to it no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit targets, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.